Our next speaker is past District Governor Dr. Jyoti Toshniwal. She is a dedicated learner and a trainer. In a man's world, it is difficult to leave a mark, but she, on the other hand, has left a lasting mark. Presenting Dr. Jyoti Toshniwal.
I'm Dr. Jyoti Toshniwal, past district governor and an LCIB trainer. Today's topic is create your footprints. Friends, creating your footprints means creating an impression on the minds of people or on the sands of time. The footprints creation means an action, it's a performance. It's a performance with an excellence. It's a performance which was never before, and now it's an extraordinary performance. The performance which is like a breakthrough, a record break performance. Such performance which can be impossible for many, but the person who created the footprints made it possible by special qualities, special skills and determination, his inner motivation and special effort. Friends, such performance or such creation of footprints can be remembered for a long, long time by people. I can say it's a sign of yourself while traveling through this planet. And I'm sure all of you will like to create such footprints. Friends, we play many roles in our life. And I can say that we can create our footprints in every walk of life. Maybe personal, maybe professional, maybe business, family, or even social field. The social field like Lions organization. In this Lions organization, when we perform as an individual, as a Lion member, or club or a district level, and if we can create our footprints in our performance, which will help us not only to overcome the challenges of our organization, but challenges of our organization like membership, retention, involvement of members, or enhancing the service impact. But if we create our footprints, especially at the service projects or the meetings or the event we organize, that will help us in bringing the vision and goals of our organization into reality. And therefore, I request you, kindly think on these lines. Friends, today we'll be talking the overall know-how in given time, touch few of the points where if we focus on them and work on, we will be able to create a footprint. The world famous American author and a great motivational speaker, Mr. Anthony Robbins, he said, the best creation of God is a human being. And God has gifted human beings a very, very important resources like mind and emotions. He says that breakthrough or creation of footprints can be happen by any human being, provided he conditions his mind on a daily basis. He talks about the power of human being lies in the power of mind. He further adds that there is no unresourceful person on this planet. There is only unresourceful state of mind. And this state of mind, we need to focus and work upon. I feel creation of footprints is not easy. We have to inculcate in our habit to have a special effort, to do a special effort and achieve that. In this special effort, today we'll be touching few of the points, the 5 areas which we'll understand and try to focus upon. These areas which starts from alphabet C, I specially made these points in such a way that it will be easy for you to remember, because create starts from C alphabet. So even the other areas which I'm going to talk about will start from alphabet C. These C point conditioning of mind at 6 areas start, that is C5 I'm talking about. The first C stands for can do attitude, then crossing the comfort zone, challenging the challenges, making choices, especially choosing your decisions, exploring new things, and reinventing yourself. And last C stands for channelizing your emotions. Let's see one by one, understand, and work upon. First, C stands for can do attitude. You need to consciously build and develop this attitude. It is said that attitude builds the altitude. If you analyze the secret of highly successful people in the world, you will realize that in that secret there are three things, mainly the attitude, skills, and strategy. And if you want to realize the percentage of these three things, the percentage of skills and strategy is just 20%. The percentage of attitude, can do or a positive attitude, is 80%. So that is the importance of attitude. And therefore, I request you to consciously build and develop this can do attitude. Here, I will like to give a real life example. In 1896, the modern first Olympics had taken place. And in that Olympics, the record was set like 4 minutes a mile. This record, for next 60 years, nobody on this planet could break it. It became a strong belief of everyone, even the top quality runners or athletes. They strongly used to believe that you cannot run a mile in less than 4 minutes. In 1956, Mr. Roger Bannister, whose record of running a mile was 4 minutes and 11 seconds. But in 1956, he went through his deeper studies and research. He realized that it is possible to break this record. So he sent a command of can do, I can do. It is possible for me. This command to his subconscious mind. As I told you, the power of human mind is into the power of mind. Power of human being is into the power of mind. And power of mind lies into the power of subconscious mind. Subconscious mind doesn't recognize whether the command given or a thought generated is positive or negative. He just implements it. It just brings into reality. And that is what's happened in case of Roger Bannister. He gave a command to his subconscious mind that it is possible and I can do it. And in few months' time, he could break the record, his own record, and he could run in less than 4 minutes. His record, here you can see the picture when he broke the record. His record was 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. 6/10 of second, he could break this record. And the interesting point is, next 6 months, another 23 people could break this 4-minute mile record. And in very next year, another 236 athletes could break the record of 4 minutes a mile. How this happened? This was all because of can-do attitude of Roger Bannister, the command which he gave it to subconscious mind. And he could create a very strong, a very memorable footprint. And this footprint acts as a guide, inspiration, motivation, and could instill to number of athletes and could instill them the tremendous confidence that even they can break this 4-minute mile. What a great achievement and great power of can-do attitude. Friends, while creating your footprints, kindly focus on this attitude part and build and develop your can-do attitude. The next C is stand for cross your comfort zone. Friends, as you know, that success lies beyond comfort zone. Once you cross the comfort zone, once you go beyond is infinite possibilities. Then you can, almost nearer to your destination, almost nearer to your goal, your big dream, and you have the achievements. So crossing the comfort zone is very important. When you are into comfort zone, there's a lot of limitations. You cannot give your best. You cannot explore your extra things, extra qualities, and you cannot give the excellence in your performance. So crossing the comfort zone is very important. Let's understand from this example. In 1989, there was a cricket test series between India and Pakistan, which was taking place at Sialkot Stadium. The first day, India scored 38 for 4. All the top batsmen were out. The Navjot Singh Sidhu was on the field. And the bowlers that time, all of you are aware that those bowlers were fast bowlers like Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunus. These fast bowlers used to bowl with the speed of 200 kilometers. And in such situation, along with Navjot Singh Sidhu, a 16-year-old boy came on the field. The first ball of Waqar Yunus, which came with a speed of 200 kilometers, went and hit the nose of that young boy. The nose got hurt. It started bleeding. All his face, clothes, on the ground, everywhere there was a blood. The boy sat down. The medical team, managing team, Navjot Singh Sidhu, all of them, they came near that boy, gave a first aid treatment, and then they told that boy, go back to pavilion, take a rest. When it becomes normal, come back and play. In the audience, in the stadium, all people started, discussing, especially ladies. They made the comment that such test series where the fast bowlers are there, such young boys like 16-year-old boy should not be allowed. You can imagine this, the whole scenario. And in such scenario, within few minutes time, this young boy stood up and in his typical voice, he said, I'm going to play. Everybody was shocked. See how he has crossed his comfort zone. He started playing. The next ball, he displayed his beautiful shot and scored 4. And henceafter, he never looked back. It is needless to say that India won the series, but after this crossing the comfort zone, this particular boy never looked back. He had many wonderful achievements to his credit. You can see here the number of footprints he has created. A trail of footprints, you can say. This boy, once he crossed his comfort zone, he became a wonder boy of the cricket world. And then after, he's been recognized, popularly known as Master Sachin Tendulkar, his name is, and he became the god of cricket world. This is the amazing result when you cross your comfort zone and go ahead and reach your goal. Friends, focus on this point, crossing the comfort zone. Next, C stands for challenging the challenges. Once you have that can-do attitude, once you cross the comfort zone, it is not necessary that there will not be any challenges. There are going to be challenges. In fact, it is said that when getting gets tough, tough gets going. As you go nearer to your destination, the challenges or the adverse situations are going to be faced. And you have to face them, you have to overcome them. You have to treat these challenges as an opportunity, as a stepping stone. And this will be held by your strength of your mind. That strength you need to consciously work upon and make your mind very, very strong. Such strong mind or a disciplined mind because mind is like a control tower of your life. Such strong mind will help you in facing any of the challenges. You will be able to challenge any type of challenges. Here I will like to give an example of youngest Nobel Prize winner, Miss Malala Yousafzai from Pakistan. Friends, you must be aware that when she was 12-year-old schoolgirl, the Talibani terrorists from Pakistan made a rule that no girls will go to school and take education. But this girl was very passionate about education. She didn't stop her going to school. And when she was going to a school bus, the school bus was attacked by these terrorists and she had to face the gunshot in her head. She had to hospitalize and undergo the brain surgery. In such situation, in an ordinary people can easily get discouraged by the injustice which was done to her, easily get discouraged by the indignity because there was a discrimination on the basis of gender, keeping you aside from the right to have education. But this girl, in such challenges also, because she had that inner passion, because she had that inner internal motivation to have the education in any of the circumstances, she could challenge all the challenges and again started going to the school. She completed her education. She didn't stop here. She learned many things from the challenges. She came to know that there is a strong need to create an awareness between the girls and ladies that they can have the right to go to school and have education. And she started focusing on that, working on that, and she reached to millions of girls and ladies in creating the awareness about girls' education. This courage, this dedication, this effort, and her contribution towards the girl education got recognized, and she became the youngest Nobel Prize winner as far as girls' education is concerned. This is the outcome, amazing outcome, when you challenge the challenges. The challenges which act as a negative emotions, create negative emotions, create negative effect in your performance. But if you have that strong mind and if you can challenge this, convert the challenges into opportunities, that negative effect becomes go on positive mode and becomes your real strength. That is the effect of challenging the challenges. Next C stands for channelize your emotions. Friends, emotions, no doubt, it's the biggest resource of a human being. But negative emotions like indignity, injustice, fear, hate, insult, or anger, such negative emotions bring the limitations, brings the blockages, brings the barriers in your performance. It stops your growth, it stops your performance, and many times you go into a discouragement. But if you filter out these negative emotions, channelize in such a way, all your emotions you bring on a positive mode and bring on a productive or a constructive mode, then that becomes your main strength, main inner motivation for your excellent performance. That is the power of channelizing your emotions. I'll just give you an example which all of you must be aware of. Mr. Nelson Mandela, who is a Nobel Prize winner, first black president of South Africa. When he was in South Africa, he used to experience the indignity and injustice being black skin, having black skin. He used to experience even in the community, there is a lot of injustice being done on the basis of racist system of apartheid. On the basis of racism, there was a discrimination because the white people were into ruling system. And this, he used to hate this inequality. on the basis of races. And he made a decision. All his negative emotions of, that anger, that hate, that discouragement, he channelized those emotions on a positive mode and made a determination that I will fight back this inequality on the basis of races. His journey started towards it. He had a very long journey of 67 years. He had to face many challenges during his journey towards freedom from apartheid. 27 years of prison he had to face, but he didn't look back. He continued his effort, he continued his dedication, and at last, after 67 years, the people from South Africa got a freedom from the racist system of apartheid. In a democratic way, he became the first black president of South Africa. And all these efforts were recognized, and he got the Nobel Prize for establishing peace by bringing equality between the people of South Africa. What a tremendous contribution. What an impactful footprint he has printed. And that is by channelizing your emotion. That is the power of channelizing all your negative emotions on a positive mode. When we talk about South Africa, another example I remember of our own Mahatma Gandhi. He was also in South Africa. When first time he went, though he was having first class ticket in a railway, all his luggage and himself, he was thrown out of that compartment. He felt tremendous indignity. While working as a barrister in South Africa also, he had to face a lot of injustice being Indian. And this has really made him to introspect himself, to analyze the whole situation of India. And he determined that yes, now I will work for the justice for my own people of India. And after a long battle against this inequality, against this injustice, India got independence. He has also channelized his emotions in a fantastic way, on a positive mode, on a productive mode, on a constructive mode. This is the power of channelizing your emotions. Friends, last but not the least, C is having choices. Friends, if we say life is between birth and death is a lie. This span, life. Birth starts with B, D starts with D. Therefore, the life I feel will start with C. That is, life is some total of choices you make in your life. Choices means decisions you make in your life. Whatever the type of decisions you take, the kind of decisions you take, accordingly your life is made. Accordingly, you display your achievements. I'll just give you an example of decisions, how it gives the effect in creating your footprints. Just take an example of Beethoven. Beethoven was deaf, he could not hear, but he decided whatever he has, he will give back in an impactful way to the world. And he could compose beautiful symphonies and give back to the world. Mother Teresa, who was an ordinary school teacher, she was not having confidence in that she will become a principal of a school. A very, very ordinary looking lady. But when she saw the hungry, dying children, orphans on the streets in that cold temperature, her compassion, overruled everything. And she could determine that henceafter I will work for this hungry, dying children and orphans. And she did it. Even after her death, her organization is feeding more than 4 million children or orphans in a day. What a tremendous contribution for the betterment of the humanity. She has really become a global icon in the field of service. This is all she took the decisions at the right time and worked accordingly. The next point is explore. While creating a footprint, you have to explore so many new things. You can explore new information, new thoughts, new people, new places. This exploring new things will help you to grow further, will help you to increase your capacity in your performance, will help you to go to next level. Give you an example of Mr. Elon Musk. I feel he is a very revolutionary person of the century. Recently, he's become second richest person on this planet. When he had an idea of manufacturing reusable rockets, he was an electrical engineer. He did not have any knowledge about rocket science, but still he explored that science, rocket science, or manufacturing of rockets through various books, through Google engine, and so many other fields. And he could achieve of manufacturing reusable rockets. And presently, he is giving on a rent basis to organizations like NASA. How this could happen? The important is exploring the new things, exploring the information. Age is not the bar. Yet this particular age only you can explore. You can explore at any age. And that you need to choose every now and then. If you choose that to explore new things, that will add to your growth. And third point is reinventing yourself. Friends, I feel personally, in every next level in your life, a new version of yourself is needed. You see the present condition, present scenario, the speed with which the technology is advancing. You really need to learn so many things, explore so many things, and update yourself, update your version. We update all our mobile and laptops and so many things. But updating yourself, creating your new version is also equally important. And that we need to choose and introspect every now and then. I appeal to you all, look at yourself, look at your present version, and try to update your new version. Friends, in short, we have to condition our mind on these 5C areas: can do attitude, crossing the comfort zone, challenging the challenges, having choices or choose to have proper decisions, exploring the new things and choose to reinvent yourself, and lastly, channelizing your emotions. Of course, conditioning your mind on a daily basis is not just only thing. You need to practice. Practice always makes you perfect. I would like to share a very small video, just few seconds video of world golf champion, Mr. Tiger Woods. One of his world championship. This video is of his final shot. You have to see very carefully. Just look at it, then I will talk about it. It's really unbelievable. Friends, if you see carefully, he hits that ball with so ease, with so confidence, and just turns his face, turns his body towards the referee, shakes his hand, and turns back. By that time, that ball is already in the hole. This all could happen because of his practice. Till now, he has won 18 world championships. So, what kind of practice he must have done? If you see through his body language, the kind of ease, kind of confidence he is carrying while hitting the final shot, imagine, in world championship. And he turns back, he doesn't look at it, whether that ball is going into the hole or not. He was so sure. That perfection comes out of this planning. That excellence into action comes from this planning. And that is what is required while creating your footprints, my friends. If you condition your mind on these 5 areas and practice it on a daily basis. I'm sure your body, your mind, your brain, and your energies, emotions will sync each other, will be in one direction, and you will able to display your best of the best performance. You will able to manifest the greatest of success, and you will able to manifest your footprints on the minds of the people and on the sands of time. Let us do it in every walk of life, personal, professional, business, family, or the social field like Lions Organization. And Lions Organization creating of footprints will give us satisfaction that yes, we are the member of world number one organization and we are here for the cause. And you and me will feel very, very proud about organization. Let's do it. Thank you, my friends, for your patient hearing. Thank you.